going on, guys? Nasher61 here today to talk to you about a new and upcoming product, the Marsblade roller frame. So I recently got my hands on this product and figured I would give you guys a full and extensive review of my thoughts and what I like and dislike about the Marsblade. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Alright, so the first thing I want to discuss is what comes in that Marsblade package when you see it at your front door and you pop it open. So obviously you're going to get two different sets, one for each skate. The main thing that you're buying when you're getting a Marsblade is this frame, or the chassis. And that's what really is going to help you in your off-ice training. That's what differentiates it from a normal set of rollerblades. So I'm going to talk more about that later on. We'll go into more detail about how that works and why I personally think it's effective. The next thing is the wheels. So you get a set of Labeta 78A wheels. That means it's good for both indoor and outdoor usage. I will say that I first used it on the outdoor surface, then I tried to take it to the indoor surface, and I had already beat up the wheels a little bit, so that caused some slippage and slidage. I'd say if you're going to use them indoor, only use them indoor, and if you're going to use them outdoor, only use them outdoor. Next we'll move on to the bearings. So you get a set of Sonic ABEX 7 bearings, which is a very good bearing. So as you can see, spin the wheel, barely use any effort, and it will spin for a very long time. That's really all you can ask for. It's the best set that I've ever used, and I can't complain. The final thing that you'll see is this tool. So it's a multi-purpose tool that can be used to do pretty much anything to your skate. You can change the wheels, change the bearings, and also adjust this frame, which we'll talk more about later on. So overall, a great set, pretty much everything that you could ask for. The only downside is you don't get a boot. So all you're gonna see when you open the package is this frame. You have to take it into a local hockey store. You have to probably use an old pair of ice hockey skates that you're not using anymore and have them professionally put the frame onto those skates. So that's the only downside, but overall, it's pretty much everything you need to get started with roller hockey and off-ice training. So you're probably wondering, why would I purchase something like this? Why would I need something like this? And it really does all come in the frame. So they use something called flow motion technology. Which means this frame actually rocks back and forth as you skate. So as you lean forward, it leans with you. As you lean back, it leans back. That allows a more of an on-ice feel. So especially during crossovers and long strides, you're gonna get that feeling of being on the ice. It requires a lot of the same muscles and a lot of the same balance that is needed when you're on the ice. So I find it really effective to be out here doing training with this over a normal set of rollerblades, because if you're using a normal set of rollerblades and you try to switch back over to ice, it feels really weird for the first game, even 2 games that you're using it. So this allows you to easily transition between roller and ice hockey without any problems. Alright, I'm going to toss these things on, get the GoPro out, and we'll show you what this can really do. Let's do it. Let's go! So I've had the chance to use the Marsblade for a few months now, and I feel like I can give you guys an honest review about my thoughts on the product. First of all, the Marsblade does exactly what it says it does. It takes that awkward roller hockey feeling and transforms it into more of an on-ice simulation. The flow motion technology really does its job. It forces you to keep your balance. It's hard to do crossovers. It's hard to do those long strides, and it really feels like a workout. You can feel those tension in your muscles. You can feel that balance that you have to have when you're skating around, and it really helps you transition back onto the ice. Now, I've been using this pretty much every day this week. I had an ice hockey game yesterday, and that transition was not difficult at all. Like I said before, it didn't take a game or two to get back used to being on the ice. It was pretty much instant. Now, there are a couple downsides. I will say the Marsblade is very heavy, so it takes some getting used to, and that, I mean, it helps with training, but in terms of just using it for roller hockey, it is very heavy. You're gonna get tired fast wearing these things. That's one of the downsides. The second downside is just, again, you have to go to a pro shop to get this thing put on. It's not something that you can just take out of the package and use, but overall, I think this thing is totally worth it. I think it's great to have, especially as an off-ice tool. If you toss a green biscuit in there as well, like I was doing earlier, it will get you really set for the next season. So hope you guys enjoyed this review. If there's anything else that you want to see me review on my channel, feel free to let me know. And if you would like to buy the Marsblade, just use the code Nasher61 on marsblade.com when you check out, and you'll get 10% off your order. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later. Peace!